Hey guys, it's Rich, and in this Tarot Talk Tuesday, I'm discussing the Daemon or Daemon Tarot. This is actually not a tarot deck. I don't like it whenever they call something a tarot and it's actually not a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck, and it's actually quite interesting. The reason that I bought this is not actually for divination. This was actually for more of a personal study, and I really cannot wait until I start diving into the book and its meanings, and maybe eventually I will use it as an oracle deck, but as of right now, it's going to serve as a study deck more than anything else. So, things that you get. This is by Ariana Osborne, and it's produced by Sterling Ethos in 2013. And there are 69 cards, and I'm not able to get this stinking box open. So, as I throw everything around, this box was not this hard to open earlier. There we go. So, two-part box, usually easier to open than it was just now. So, two-part box, lid and the bottom. So, one thing I will say, I have taken these out of the little plastic. So, I think I've said this before in another one. It comes with this little plastic on there that you can take right off. Little tiny plastic strip. So much better for the environment than doing a plastic shrink wrap all over all the cards. Comes off just like that, and I can throw those away because the only reason I put them back on there was to mention that. So I have gone through this deck once, I think, yeah, only once. 69 cards, and I will go through them again with you guys. A little bit about the book first. Reading off my notes, it has a preface describing the concept, how the cards are broken down, and then it goes into the cards, one page with a picture and one page with a description. And it has about a page and a half in the back that's a bibliography. This is based off of the Daemon Dictionnaire. I think I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I really don't know. But it is based on that, and I really like the study of demons and demonology and whatnot. So I really wanted to get this for the studying aspect. You can also use the images in your Book of Shadows. You can use it in journaling. You can use it, in so many different aspects. All the aspects. You can use it in all those different types of ways, and just let your imagination soar with it. Or you can use it as an oracle deck that it is actually intended for. So I'm using it for a study deck and possibly an oracle deck, and I'm also going to be using the pictures because I do like the images. So I do believe the images come from engravings. I'm not totally certain on that, but I do believe the book talks a little bit about the engravings and pictures and stuff like that. It's all in the book. And I just didn't really get a chance to read through it all. Really didn't get a chance to read through it all. It is 141 pages, about 143 pages. So, yes, nice companion book. Really liking that. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring you down so you can see the cards. So, welcome to the 7th circle, where we will be discussing the Daemon Tarot, or the Daemon Tarot. Yes, that was a little Dante's Inferno reference. So, anyway, the backs, Les Cartes Infernales. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's French. I only took 2 years of French, and I forgot most of it. So, anyway, this is the back of the cards. Not really a deck that is meant to go borderless. I guess you could, but not really meant for it. So, I wouldn't go borderless with it. I think it's beautiful the way that it's laid out. Not really meant for reversibles either, according to the book that I've read so far. I don't see anything in there about reversals. So, Little comparison to the Rider-Waite Smith is, let's see, size. It is about the same length, but the width is a little bit wider, as you can see there. So that's a little comparison on the size. And then the cardstock, it's actually pretty good, but it's a little on the flimsier side. It's not like the hard plastic ones that, you know, stand up and salute you, but it's not the ones that are a little flimsy, wimpy type. So anyway, not bad cardstock, not the, you know, thickest and best cardstock, but you know what? I'm okay with that. And let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of the cards. Each card has the name of the Daemon, the picture, and the little excerpt about them, a little bit about their biography. So, a little bit about the Daemon there, the demon. And let's go ahead and start flipping. And some of these names might be familiar to you if you know anything from Charmed or anything from Supernatural. Some of these names might stick out to you. But this is probably where they've gotten those names. So, yeah, they copied. And this image here, if you watch the movie Angels and Demons, this is that image of, I believe it's wind that they use it in there. So yeah, not an image that is not recognizable, I guess. Okay, I thought that I had two stuck together. It's good. So Azazel, I've heard that name before. Baal. My real name is Beelzebub, but you can call me Beels. If you guys get that reference, double points to you. I think I'm going to actually start like a point system of sorts. Now, here's one thing that I have as a complaint, is brooms are not a demon or daemon, but they put brooms are an old and powerful symbol and tool of witchcraft. They are traditional. Okay, I gotta read this upside right because this is smaller printing. They are traditional vehicles for magical travel, essential elements of various rituals, and useful for sweeping up dust. So it gives a little bit behind witchcraft in here too, but again, it's not a what you call it. It's not a demon. So I kind of wish they would have not put that in there. And in the book, these are in alphabetical order. As well they should be, I think. They are a little difficult to flip. That's why I'm trying to get a hold of them better here. And I think some of these are just absolutely beautiful. Any deck that has a camel in it, you know, that's a winner in my book. So, and I believe this deck has 2 or 3 of them in there somewhere. Some spooky imagery, some imagery that just really kind of hits you in the gut. And there's Lucifer. Now, if you guys watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there's Moloch. Was it Moloch the Corruptor or something like that? I think. I think that's from Buffy. So definitely, they've definitely gotten some of their. There's another camel. They definitely got some of their demon names from the Daemon Dictionnaire. Again, probably not pronouncing that correctly, but I'm willing to bet that the producers or the writers of those shows probably got. And there's another one that's not a demon, but anyway, they probably got some of their names for the demons and the bad guys in their show from that source. I'd be willing to bet it. Another one that's not demon specific. And that is the Daemon Tarot. Again, not a tarot deck, so anytime a deck says that it is a tarot deck, anytime a deck says that it's a tarot deck and it's really not, it kind of irritates me. I know it does with some other people out there. Kind of irritates me, but I still like this deck as a study deck in and of itself. A nice two-part box, sometimes hard to open, and that's my dryer. Sometimes hard to open, but most of the time it's not. For some reason, while on camera, I had a difficult time opening it. And every time I said Daemon Dictionnaire, it's actually the Dictionnaire Infernal. I'm so sorry for that, and I do apologize. And actually, if I read down here, it has a little bit more information. Original illustrations by Louis Breton from Jacques Auguste Simon Colon de Placis Dictionnaire Infernal. Don't ever ask me to read all of that again. Especially a ridiculous name. I mean, who has 5 or 6 things in their name? Come on now. Get your life together. Anyway, so very interesting concept, very interesting deck. Cannot wait to actually sit down and study this, because this is definitely a study resource for me. So that is all that I have for this week. Join me next time whenever I will be discussing the Arthurian Tarot, an actual tarot deck. And until then, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.